Hello, hello.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you on here.
Hello, Richard.
Are you stripping? You had your different top on a second ago.
I didn't. Did you see me taking it off and swapping it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a treat for you then.
Yes, I know. I'm sitting here blushing.
Not a treat.
Nice bra, by the way. And I didn't see anything anybody had really. Good evening, anyway.
I didn't change my top.
You didn't? Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm poor. I haven't got many tops.
I forgot my little man.
Pardon? You mean you haven't got your little man with you?
Yeah, no, I forgot about him. I haven't had my little man for a while now. I keep forgetting to put him on.
Put him on then.
Put him on, yeah.
I want one where I can slap you over the head when you talk too much.
I thought you wanted a frog.
So that I can just go. And
how'd it go? What? I don't know if it'll work, but I'll give it a go. I'll try him, see if he's available.
You haven't lit your candle either, have you?
No, I haven't, because that makes a noise. It goes and all that sort of stuff. I can put it on if you want me to, but it'll make a noise.
You talking? Go. Hello, everybody. It's us again. If there's anybody there,
I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm too busy chatting to you.
If there's anybody there, say hello to us. Tell us where you're from. Tell us if you're new. Share away.
Share away.
Anybody watch the tennis? Oh, we got a couple of British people going through in the tennis. It was really good today. Any tennis fans out there? Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There's Richard, little man look.
Oh dear.
And little he is.
Well, there you go.
Tiny.
Well, what can I say? What can I say?
Wave to us. Everybody, if you know, we're streaming on Facebook. I'll do the talking.
Okay, you do it. I'm trying to do my little man.
He's playing with his little man. Richard's playing with his little man. I can't see any comments yet, Richard.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I haven't switched them on. That's why.
I can't see anybody's comment. Sorry, I can't say hello because I can't see any comments.
There we go. I've turned them on. I've turned them on now, so you can. There you go.
He's too busy playing with his little man. Oh, yes, Stace. So that's a nice picture. That is that stag. We're streaming to YouTube and
Facebook. Yeah.
So say hello to us. Share if you can. If you want to share us, if you think we deserve to be shared, Prime Minister, share away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Talking about sharing, they're trying to catch up with me, Deb.
Oh what? Who are?
Because as you know, I had 198 shares on my show,
right.
and they're all ganging up on me. See, all you guys are ganging up trying to beat my score. So. I think the closest we've got so far was 174. So I'm asking everybody, we need to smash 220 shares.
Do you know your sound? Oh, sorry to interrupt, but your sound's really crackly again. This happened.
No, that's the candle.
No, it can't be that, can it?
It crackles. Can't you hear the candle crackling?
Well, I can hear it really crack. Can't be that loud.
I don't know. I haven't done anything.
It's really loud though. You might have to put it away. I mean, move it out of the way of your microphone.
I'll give it a blow. There we go.
Get your little man to blow it.
There we go. How's that? Has it stopped?
No, actually, no. I can still hear crackling.
I don't know then.
Can anybody else hear the crackling, or is it just me?
No, it's just you. You're cracked.
It isn't my stuff because I never can. I don't hear it on the other things. It's you. He always blames it on me, folks. He always thinks it's my little iPad, and it isn't. It's in.
See, look.
But anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Alice. I've just seen Alison shed 147. See, they're catching up. They're catching up. Guys, you've really, really got to share this show if you can. Please share it. Love you long time. Because
it's crackling, Richard. It's your mic. It must be your mic. Can anybody hear Richard? Back me up, folks.
But it could be the Bluetooth headset that you're listening from. So I'll turn it off and turn it back on. See what happens.
Just you, Deb.
I can't hear you for a minute. Hold on.
Hiya, Mary. Hiya, Di.
I don't know if she's saying anything now.
Just talk amongst yourselves while we try and sort all this out. Hiya, Kelly.
Switch it back
Anybody
on.
new? Any newbies? You can't hear the crackling? Oh, no, Mimi. Don't blame it all on me again. He'll just say it's me again.
Can you hear me now? Is it crackling still?
Yeah, it's still crackling.
Oh,
Perhaps
I
it's
don't
me
know.
then. If nobody else can hear
Yeah.
it, leave it. I'll work it out. It don't matter, does it? As
No.
long as everybody else can hear you, okay. I'm new. Hiya, Carolyn Brogan. Where are you from, Carolyn? Tell us where you're from. And then in a minute, we'll get on with them. We'll say a few hellos, and then we'll get on with doing some messages, hopefully.
Yep.
If Richard stops playing with his little man and his candle and things.
He's stuck. He's frozen. I don't know what he's doing.
See, can't hear any crackling. It must be me then. I don't get that.
Yeah, I told you you're weird.
It ain't me. It's you. It's you. Anyway, I'm not blamed for everything. Hiya, Joe. Right then, and that's what we'll do. Richard will do some of his nice readings. 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Yeah.
See, Mary's backing me up. Mary can hear it.
Yeah, but she's just going on your side. If no one else, so there's obviously we got 2 cracked women on here. Anyway, Deb, I've got some news. I know we are planning to do some readings, everybody, but you know what we're like. We'll have a good old gossip, but we are doing some readings. I'm going to be using the cards by Cordelia. They're called the Oracle of the Unicorns, and also I'll be using the Angel Wisdom deck as well. I don't know anything about tarot, so I'll just shuffle the card, read what it says, and show you the picture. I am not a professional tarot card reader. I don't know anything about Oracle cards or anything. I just look at the pictures and get what I feel. If you are looking for people for professional readings, then go on to the SBTV directory, and where you can book people for private readings, or watch one of our shows, alternative shows, and get professional readings there. Deb is a professional medium. She's an award-winning professional medium, and well, I'm not. So when Deb gives her readings, that's the real bit. When I do my dodgy stuff, it is dodgy. You take it as a pinch of salt. If it resonates somehow, then that's just luck, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. And why does my little man keep closing his eyes?
Bored? Bored listening to you?
Dear. Hi, Ricky. Marissa's son is watching. Hi, Ricky. Hope you're well. Yes, some news, Deb, before we crack on.
Go on then.
Saturday, the 3rd of December.
I don't know what that is.
The SBTV Christmas Fair. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a cross between an holistic fair with readers, stones, crystals, and all that sort of stuff that usually get at a holistic fair. But we're also going to have crafts and things, because obviously it's Christmas market. We're going to have Santo's. Hi, Alison. Also, we're going to have Santa's Grotto as well. So you can bring your little ones and they can meet Santa. It's all for free. We're also going to have an area in the actual Waterlooville Community Centre where it's being held. There's going to be an area just for kids to have free games and crafts, face painting and all that as well. Okay, so as I said, it's going to be at the Waterlooville Community Centre, which is near Portsmouth. So we're going to start pushing that once all the website's done, once I get around doing it all. And Deb, I believe you're going to come down.
I'm coming down. You see, still got that crackling, that interference. If I go, I can't hear you, it's your fault.
Yeah, it's probably the headphones. They probably need charging.
I'm coming down, yeah, for a change. I thought I'd make the effort.
Doing a demonstration of mediumship.
Just to wind Richard up.
Oh, God help me.
Just to make his weekend. I've decided to come down on the 3rd. So if anybody wants to come and say hello, come down.
Yeah.
I'll feel all lonely on my own.
Aww. Talking about holistic fairs though, Deb, a quick thank you to Alison, Deb, Heidi, and all the others who came down and supported me and helped me. And also obviously to Alison, who came down. We arranged with her and Andy, her partner, I hope he's doing well, to come down and do the Saturday evening demonstration of mediumship as our bouncers.
Oh.
Yeah, if your name's not down, you can't come in. So big thanks to Alison for doing that for me. It was all arranged weeks and months ahead asking them to come down. And sadly, Alison was on her own. She got left on the lurch. Andy left her alone. So to do all herself. But big thanks to Matt and everybody else who helped her out to do that as well. So I've been hearing that.
I'm sure Alison coped.
Yeah, you just interrupted me then. I was on a flow. So, oh, never mind. So yeah, big thanks to Alison who sorted Saturday night out as pre-arranged weeks ahead of time. So I appreciate for you helping me out there. And there was something else I was going to mention. Oh yeah, some sad news, if you want to see it sadly. As you know, I've been working on SBTV now for about 3.5 years, and I think it's time that I step back a little bit. So because it's a lot of work for me every single day, 3.5 years, not really having a break, only when there's like certain cancellations or whatever. So I've decided Saturday nights are now going to be cancelled. We're going to honour those who have already been pre-booked in July and August and some in September, and those who've been booked throughout the year, we're going to honour those as well. But I'm going to be stepping back from that. We've also cancelling, as you know, a few other shows. The lovely Natalia with her show that she did on a Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. That's now, her season is now finished. And Mojam with the astrology has only got another 2 more shows to go, and then that's going as well. So there are certain changes. It's we're not getting the viewers anymore. We're not getting as many people. We had about 14 people cancel their kind donations, which I totally understand in the predicament right now. And because there's so many costs to run SBTV and people are just not subscribing or donating, I should say, that I've decided to step back because it's I've had enough basically from all this, and people saying nasty things, doing nasty things, not supported by Facebook, with a lot of issues with them, and other things as well. And it's my life, Deb. At the end of the day, it is my life, and people shouldn't pry into my life or ask questions, find out things about me and stuff like that. And that's quite rude. And so with that, that's one of the decisions that I've made, is to step back because of that as well. So there you go. So that's the news.
Oh,
okay,
well, it's you've done 7 days on the trot. It's too much anyway, Richard. You ought to have 2 days off. Work a normal week, 5 out of 7.
Yeah.
Not fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, people. I don't think people realise how much work goes into it. I know the admin team do, and I appreciate all the hard work that they do behind the scenes. It really does help me a lot. But it's when I see so many fraudulent people out there, and other channels coming on competing, and people saying nasty things, I think, why should I bother? I don't work for Spirit, never have worked for Spirit. I hate that terminology. I don't work with them either. But I'm not blaming them, of course, because I can't blame them, because it's not their fault. But for me, I just need to step back from this channel and live my life, as I say. So
there you go, then.
Anyway, that's a downer. Should we crack on with the show?
Yeah, cracking as we were talking about cracking, weren't we?
We have, yeah.
And now the sound's crackling.
It's you.
No, the sound is really bad, and I've just put my earphones in, my iPad things, and it's still crackling.
Well, okay. What I'll do is turn off the Bluetooth. It could be the Bluetooth. So I'll let you, if you've got anybody there.
When you were talking to me before we actually went live, the sound was fine.
Oh, how bizarre. I don't know. Maybe it needs charging, because I haven't charged. I forgot to charge it overnight.
Oh. Men, eh? Men. Can't get the staff, can you? Men. But anyway, what we're going to do then is just connect with a few of your loved ones while I am, and then Richard will give his readings. Usually they're very good. Because Richard's readings always kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, Richard? They always combine with mine, you know what I mean? They always make sense, and they always come together somehow. I don't know how it works, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
18 shares, is that it?
Oh dear.
18 shares out of 61 people. See, this is why. You do all this work, and people come on and say, can I read? And can I read? They don't even say hello. You know what I mean? We're trying to build a community here to get people and help people and support people, and it's just like, yeah, take.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. It's disheartening, Deb.
Yeah,
Very
it
disheartening.
is.
Right,
Sometimes.
shall we crack on and get away from this negativity? Let's be positive.
Yeah, come on,
That's the moan over with.
Let's get positive.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I want to get positive. Let's get into positive.
You know what that sounds like? What's that? Olivia Newton-John song. Let's get physical.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh dear.
Let's get positive. Positive. Jill shared it. Come
Jill.
on, lovely spirit. Spirit are not here. Well, they're here, but they're not talking to me. They're too busy listening, I think.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Come
Right,
on, lovely
I'm actually feeling drawn to Chrissy Wheatley. Chrissy.
So you're starting off, are you?
I'm going to start off because if I don't, you're going to steal it. You always steal it. And you know you do.
Well, I have to wait until Spirit talk to me, you see. You can go straight ahead and do the
Oh, that's
cards.
very kind of you.
Until they want to talk to me. Sometimes they don't want to talk to me because they're probably fed up of me.
Well, yeah, I'm fed up with you, to be honest with you, but there you go. I don't. I love you really, Deb, but don't tell anyone to get jealous, you know.
Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Know what I mean? Wink, wink. Right, so this is who I'm feeling drawn to, which is Chrissy, the lovely Chrissy here. So let's get you a card, Chrissy. This is my lovely deck. Right. Oh, I'm throwing them all over the bloody place. Oh, suit you.
What's that?
I don't believe in that. If it throws out, then yeah, that spirit saying picking that card. Well, put it back in the pack.
Chrissy, sorry. Do you understand
did
the
it
name
again.
Tony? I've got a gentleman with me who's saying Tony,
Wait.
but I don't know whether it's his name or he's just shouting out the name Tony. While Richard's shuffling
So
the
you're
cards.
doing it again. Get stuffed. Go on. Go and get a brew or something.
Yeah,
Chrissy,
but while
I've
you're
got
shuffling,
just
you see, I'm
shut.
saving time because.
Wow, look at that. I got to eat my own words. I got to eat my own words because when I shuffled the cards, and this is honest truth, I said the cards flew out, yeah, and I said it's usually if it's meant to be, just put it back in the pack, shuffle it, and take out. If the card comes out, it's exactly the same. I'm being honest with you now. That card flew out, and I've put it back in the pack, shuffled it, and it's come out again. There you go. See, if it's meant to be, it says for you, Chrissy, flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. And I'll bring the card out a bit closer so you can see. And you've got the unicorn there, and there's one behind it, which I feel from that is saying to you is that don't just go with things, as the expression go with the flow. Sometimes we've got to just do the things that we must do ourselves without following a path, if that makes sense, without following other people's expectations. Do what you want to do, because if we start following other people, we then start losing who we are. We start to realize that we're not living the life that we want to live. We're just following what everybody else is. Now, if you don't mind, Deb, I'm just going to say some 4 things that I think will help you, Chrissy, at this moment in time. Listen, some wise words for you. And this is for everybody as well, if you want to listen to this. It's your choice. Stop trying to please everybody. You really are under no obligation whatsoever to help anybody. As the expression is, set yourself on fire to keep others warm. No, do the things that you want to do. Stop living in the past, Chrissy, okay? Every moment you spend in the past is a moment that you waste in the present. When you overthink things, worrying can also get complicated, but you're not accomplishing anything when you overthink things. So don't stress over what you can't control. Just allow it to happen. And lastly, never put yourself down. We all talk to ourselves more than anybody in our lives. We sit there and we're thinking, we listen to music, we're thinking, we're walking, we're thinking, washing up, we're thinking. So why not be kind to yourself? Praise yourself up for what you have done, what your abilities are. And once you recognize those things, you can then start going forward. Leave this mental stage behind you, this stress behind you. Start going forward, start doing the things that you want to do, and just let go of everything else. Miracles can happen when you believe in it. And I think at this moment in time for you, Chrissy, it's saying to you, find an easier path forward and surrender the outcomes. Just do what you want to do. Have that freedom of choice. I hope that helps. But here's is an angel wisdom card. And it says here, conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. And I think that's the Five of Wands. Those are your cards. Over to you, Deb.
Do you know, I can hardly hear you, Richard, because the crackling is so loud.
Okay, I'll switch off the Bluetooth for you.
See if it works, because
Yeah.
I can't really hear you.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to... Have you got anything for Chrissy? Yeah, carry on.
Chrissy. Hiya, Chrissy. Now, I've got somebody... Oh, there you go. Put me on to Chrissy here now, and I'm being positive. Chrissy, when Richard picked your card, I've got somebody in called while it's being positive. Chrissy, I can hear myself now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of trouble on my end with the sound at the moment for some reason. But anyway, Chrissy, I've got a lovely gentleman that's coming in for you. And the first thing he gave me was the name Tony. So it connects with the name Tony. Hopefully you can understand that. And then he's talking about, this gentleman is also talking about the surname Armstrong will mean something to you as well. So what's the surname Armstrong coming up? He's talking to me about the month of September means something to you, and also August, he's bringing in August as well. And he's also talking about a memory of, the first thing he said to me was clover. And I was saying to him, what do you mean clover? And he's talking about a 4-leaf clover. Now he wants me to give that to you. So it's either symbolic or it's somebody that's found a 4-leaf clover. But he's actually he's just said to me Ireland as well. So there's a link to Ireland as well with you that he's bringing in as well. All right, he's talking about that, this lovely gent. He hasn't told me who he is yet, but he feels like dad or granddad. But he's coming in, he's talking about you need some healing. All right, so you must need a little bit of healing, but mainly it's for upliftment. And he's talking about that you've been reminiscing, but he's talking about you reminiscing on your own. There you go. If they're mentioning it, it must come in somewhere. You'll find him. But he's talking about you reminiscing. He's been listening to that to you as well. Now, he's got a baby with him in spirit. So you should understand a baby with him in spirit as well. He's bringing that in. And he's also talking about, he's got a lady in spirit called Dot as well. So Dot should mean something to you. He's talking to me about bridges that need to be built as well. So there's little niggles going on in the family. So watch for that as well. And he's talking about somebody's work is changing. He just said to me, oh, somebody's work is changing. But it's like they're on a path, and it's, you know, when they swirl it around like this, a bendy path. So there's changes coming up in somebody's work. And he's just told me that somebody's going to be going for some sort of promotion. So he's just said to me, upgrading. Somebody's going for some sort of promotion around you as well. So watch for that coming in as well. He's talking about somebody that he remembers living in a high-rise block of flats. All right, Chrissy. So I don't know who that is, but he's just bringing that memory of knowing somebody that lived in a high-rise block of flats. He's talking about you must need some massage to your feet, Chrissy. I don't know why, but he's talking about massaging your feet. He's just said to me, do you want to go for an arm wrestle, Chrissy? So he's got he's got memories of arm wrestling with somebody, or somebody used to do a bit of arm wrestle, because he just said to me, oh, let's go for an arm wrestle. So there's that memory that is giving to you as well. Also, Charlie from Spirit wants to be remembered to you as well. And also Joe wants to say hello to you as well. He's just said to me, St. Patrick's, but I don't know whether he didn't actually say St. Patrick's Day, First of all, actually, he showed me a picture of a church, and then he said St. Patrick's. So take that how you want to take it, but he's got this, he's talking about St. Patrick's will mean something to you as well. He's just said to me the green grasses. Oh, hang on a minute, it's changing his mind. He wants me to say to you, Chrissy, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Do you know that saying? The grass isn't always greener on the other side. He wants me to give you that saying for some reason as well. And he's talking about, before he goes, I don't know whether he means you've got chimes, Chrissy, that chime in your house, that go off every now and again. But he's talking about the sound of chimes. So if you've got them, or you may hear them, that's how a spirit are going to come to you, the sound of chimes. Oh, keeps changing the subject. It's just said to me, somebody's shelf, Chrissy, is wonky in a cupboard. It's not very safe. You know, those little kind of things you push in and then you put the shelf on top. Okay, there you go then, that's better. But he's talking about somebody's shelf is unstable in the cupboard. Those little things you poke in the hole and then put the shelf on top. There's something about one of them missing or not very safe, so watch for that. It's about to come down. If it has, hopefully it's in the past, but he's talking about one coming down with the weight on top of it, so be aware of that as well. He's also talking about, he's going to go in a minute, but he wants me to tell you about a wardrobe or something that almost fell on top of somebody. It's coming down on top of somebody. It's a bit wobbly. I'm hoping this is in the past as well, but be aware of a wardrobe that is going to come towards somebody. All right, yeah, Joe. Joe. Be aware of the wardrobe. But hopefully you know who this gentleman is. He says he says you talk to him on a regular basis. He's bringing that in as well. Okay, all right then. You talk to him on a regular basis. And before he goes, he's just mentioning a gentleman that had an ear piercing in one of his ears. He just wants to bring that in for some reason. But he's just come, he says, to acknowledge that you know that he knows you've been talking to him or sending your prayers up to spirit. And he wants to say everything will sort itself out, Chrissy. Everything will sort itself out. Pack your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. That's what he's saying. And with that, I think he's going. You'll feel him around you because he comes in pretty cold. So you might have your hair standing up on your arms. He's talking to me about that. All right, so watch for that. Hope that was okay for you. So I'll leave that with you. There you go.
Thank you, Deb. I don't know if you can. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you now. It's gone all funny. Oh. Hey. No, can't hear a word you're saying now, Deb. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I can see your mouth moving, but I can't actually physically see you moving. No, it's not you. It's probably this. Yeah, I don't know why it's gone all. It's one of them nights, whatever. I can't think. Right, let's have a look. Bear with us, everybody. I don't know where this bear is. Oh, it is. Oh no, I said it the other day, didn't I? I said that joke the other day. No one liked it. If a bear was wearing socks, would it still be bare feet? Oh dear. I'll get my coat. Yeah, I can't hear you, Deb. She's dancing away. Bless her. Put your thumb up if it's crackling. Can you still hear me? Oh, it's gone all funny. Bear with me, everyone. I'm just trying to get the sound. No, I don't know if anybody can. Deb, if you're doing something, do it. No, I don't know if anybody can. Deb, if you're doing something, do it. No, I don't know if anybody can. Deb, if you're doing something, do it. No. Yeah, it's saying that I've got audio problems my side. Hello, Deb. Can you hear me?
Oh, hello.
Hello. I can hear you now.
I can hear you now. I was just gonna say, I was typing in the chat. I don't know what happened there. I completely went off, or I couldn't hear you at all.
Yeah. Don't know.
Something very funny going on.
Yeah. I think it's probably my little man messing about. He's frozen as well. But I think it's. Have you still got the crackling?
Yeah. I've put my earphones in because I thought I'll try them to see if I could hear you. So I'll put them in now.
Yeah, it said there was a problem with the audio on the second PC. Because what I've got here, everybody, is a couple of PCs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monitors here. So I have one that runs the control, where Deb comes in. Then I have the software, the hardware that controls all the live streams, and I have Facebook and YouTube open. I have the comments open. So there's lots of windows, so I can keep an eye on everything. So very multitasking here, you know. So men can multitask, Deb.
Sometimes.
Oh, how dare you! How dare you! Right then.
We're back on then.
We're back on. I think we're all okay now.
Okay then. Lovely. So we finished with Chrissy then. Hope that was okay for you, Chrissy. Got there in the end.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting a bit distracted by the noise. I don't know what's going on tonight, but hey ho. There you go then.
Yeah. Hello, Kim, who's here as well, and Emma's saying that she can hear us now, which is good. Which is lovely.
Whilst we're talking and saying hello, I've got a lady called Barbara from Spirit who passed with breast cancer, wants to come in and speak to somebody. So a lady called Barbara passed with breast cancer, talking about the month of September means something to her as well. And funnily enough, talking about dragons. Somebody that she knows down here loves dragons.
Okay.
I was waiting for a comment from Richard then, but
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm very tempted to say it. Oh, no, I'll behave tonight.
So if anybody's got lovely Barbara in Spirit, went with breast cancer, talking about somebody down here, she says a younger person down here that loves their dragons. In fact, somebody used to keep ornaments. Somebody had ornaments or something of dragons as well. And actually, she showed me somebody colouring in a dragon from a colouring book or something like that. So she's got the memory of watching somebody doing that by the look of it as well. Oh, God, I remember them. Oh, she's nattering away to me. She's showing me flowers. She obviously likes her flowers. But I haven't heard of these ones for ages. They're called, now she's calling them purse flowers. So I don't know what the proper name is. But I know they have these little flowers on them that actually look like little purses. I don't know what the name of them is, but she's talking about flowers and she's mentioning the purse flowers as well. She's just said to me, somebody's got too many dandelions. So somebody obviously needs to do a bit of weeding or something, because she's having a bit of a giggle about that. And she's reminding me of that old saying, you know, if you pick up the dandelions, you weed the bed type thing as well. So she's got a good sense of humour as Barbara. But she's looking for a lady on here. I don't know who it is connected to her yet. May well be daughter. But she's talking about, she's obviously got a daughter down here, Barbara has. So Barbara, breast cancer. And what else I've said, I've forgotten now. But the month of March, she tells me as well, March. Quite intelligent is Barbara, because she keeps talking about rhymes that I don't quite understand. She knows a lot of sayings. She's coming out with a lot of sayings. She's talking about that as well. But anyway, she's got Frank with her in Spirit as well, she tells me. And she's talking about, do you know Barbara as well, Jenny? She's talking about, I'll just give you the month of May. She's talking about the month of May. And she keeps talking to me about these flowers and these purse flowers that look like little handbags or purses, they look like. Talking to me about them. She's making me do this. So somebody, when they talk or when they stand, they like put their hands in one another. You know, their fingers are cupping like this. Somebody stands like this when they're talking as well. She's talking about that. Okay.
Jenny can take Barbara and pass away with breast cancer.
You can take all that as well, Jenny.
Yeah.
We'll go with you then. My auntie. Okay, then. Her daughter passed with breast cancer. Okay, so there's probably the two of them there then. But she's talking about the cupping of hands as well, Jenny. She's bringing that to you as well. She's talking about, she just said to me, September means something to you as well. She's got a memory. Barbara's got a memory of, okay then. Barbara's got a memory of somebody that had like a little kind of ornamental bridge in the garden with a gnome. She stuck a gnome on the top, and this gnome is fishing off the bridge. I always wanted one of them, but Barbara's shown me one of them, so she's got a memory of that. So this little bridge in the garden with a gnome fishing off it. She's talking about that. With that, she's linked to a memory of going to the old fairs where you like fish for a duck. You know, when you throw a thing and you fish, you hook a duck, she just said to me. So there's a memory of that somewhere. She's talking about that. Okay, she's bringing in the memory of fishing for a duck as well. She's bringing in that. Okay. She's talking about the name, Jenny, Olivia down here. So she's just mentioning Olivia down here. So if you know her, there's something going on around her. Otherwise, you can have a link with Olivia. So watch for the name Olivia coming up as well. She's talking about you, Jenny. I don't know if you write, but she's bringing in writing for you, as if you can do like creative writing or something like that. I don't know if you get things from spirit, whether you receive things from spirit, but she's talking about you writing things down, and it's like creative writing. It's all to do with poetry with you as well. I don't know if you do poetry or you've had a go at poetry, but she's giving that to you as well. She's talking about that. Okay. She says, I've also got Margaret up here with me as well. She's saying Margaret's here, wants to say hello. And also Henry up here wants to say hello to you as well. There's a new baby coming around you, Jenny. She's bringing a new baby. And she tells me that from your family, there's quite a few babies that have gone to spirit as well. She's shown me at least 3 babies in spirit. So 3 have gone to spirit that they're looking after as well. Also, she's bringing in a Alsatian dog as well. That's in spirit, a lovely Alsatian dog, but she just wants to say the dog. The dog's in spirit with us as well. And also, she's bringing in a tortoise as well, Jenny. All right, so she's got knowledge of somebody that had a tortoise, and they actually wrote, I can't quite see the name, but they've actually wrote the tortoise name on its shell at the back. Or I can't quite see it, but she's talking about somebody writing the tortoise's name on the actual shell of the tortoise as well. Okay. Anything else? There's also here's my mum. She's also talking about a little Westie dog as well. You know those lovely white Westie dogs in spirit. She's bringing in one of those for you as well. Just say there's quite a few dogs, Jenny, up there from your family, because she's bringing in the Alsatian. Now she's bringing in the little Westie as well. She's talking about that, and she's gone on to you and you walking. She's talking about you just walking as if you're just not to work or anything like that, just for the, because you like walking, basically. I can't get my words out tonight. Because you like walking, going for walks in the countryside. She's talking about that. And she's talking to me about, going up the hills and down the valleys. She's talking to me about the open air, she's saying. So she obviously thinks you need to go out walking in the open air. All right. Anything else? She's giving you the memory of, she says that somebody, when they went to spirit, down here, they let off a load of balloons. You know how they do sometimes? Somebody from spirit, they let off a load of balloons in the memory or something like that. Okay. She wants me to give you the 25. I don't know, she's not telling me why. She tells me it's not the 25th of a month, but the number 25 means something. Okay. All right. So she's probably trying to get you out, isn't she, Jenny? I feel like you need fresh air. She's trying to get the fresh air blowing in your face. That's what she's doing, because she's just telling me that because your head's all kind of a bit, she's describing your head at the moment, Jenny, as being a bit clogged up. So she seems to think that if you go out walking in the fresh air, then the air, then the air will clear some of these clogs. Funny way of describing it, but that's what she's telling me to say, so I hope you understand. The fresh air will clear these clogs in your head. Okay. So children let off from a partner. So she's doing that. She's trying to get your partner to come in now. She's trying to direct me to your partner, I think. So we might get your partner coming in now then. Oh, you obviously need a little bit of comfort, Jenny, because your partner is just going like this, putting his hands around your head at the moment. Okay, you know how they cup your hands. Okay, doing that to you. You should have been dreaming not only of your partner, but other people in spirit as well. You know, when you dream of somebody in spirit, it's an actual visit. If it's quite vivid, it's an actual visit. And people in spirit are being dreamt of, they tell me. They're trying to just let you know that they're around. Apparently, you must have said or thought something like, you haven't left me, have you? You're still around. And that's why they come tonight, to just let you know that we're still here. Somebody's been talking about a new sofa that your partner's talking about. Been listening to somebody speaking about wanting a new sofa. It's going to a bigger one. Somebody wants, or been talking about having a bigger sofa that they can lie out on or lie down on, something like that. There's a memory or something about when people were I don't know if the parents were sitting on a sofa and all the children just jumped on top of them. It's like everybody's sitting on the sofa together and it's all like one big cuddle. And that's what he's actually saying to me. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Not very clear at the moment. Come on. He's just said to me the name Mike down here. Mike will mean something. When they mention somebody down here, it's either because they need healing or you're going to hear something. But Mike, there's something going on around him that you may well hear about as well. But they're just coming in, I think. They're not going to say much more, I don't. Oh, hang on. Sophie, also down here. Sophie. Okay, corner sofa. It's not me that's amazing, it's them. They tell me all the info. They're just letting you know that they're around.
They're not amazing, people. They're horrible people.
Lovely people. But yeah, just wanting to let you know that they're around. Is it your knee? What's your knees, Jenny? There's something about problem with knees. It's like swelling a little bit. Okay, swelling a little bit, as if you're on them all the time. You know what I mean? It's more like how do I describe it? Because you're using your knees to get up and down. It's like that kind of thing. Nothing serious, but it's like they're swelling. They're what? Sorry?
Knees going up and down. They usually do that. That's their job.
But Sophie's your daughter. That's all right. And we'll see what he wants to say about Sophie then. Hang on a minute. Oh, she's a handful. That's exactly what they've said to me. Oh, she's a handful, but they're laughing. But full of, they're describing her as full of joy. Full of joy. All right, Sophie, full of joy. And she brings it's like when Sophie goes into a room, she kind of lights it up. She's got a lovely smile by the look of it. They're describing her as having a lovely smile, and it's like she lights the place up. Okay, so describing her as that. So they're keeping their eye on her as well. I don't know if it's her that plays the football, but somebody's very good at football, or it's going to be, because they're, you know, like they bounce it on the knee, going up and down like that. He's talking to me about the bouncing of the football on the knee as well. Okay. In fact, he's just, you know, on the telly, there's this advert to do with football about this goal, where you can kick the ball. There's a goal shape, and then there's something that stops it from going over. It's just talking about that for some reason. You'll see it on the. Oh, best I watch my knees. There you go. But there's something about a goal, and it's taking me to this advert on the telly where it stops the ball from going over. There's a big net surrounding it or something. For some. Oh, there you go. So perhaps he's drawing me to that because perhaps your nephew's been complaining about it always going over the goal. And he said, look at that on the telly. You know what I mean? You'll see what it means. He'll bring it up on the telly for you, draw your attention. Now, if there's things, they're going to make themselves known if you're not worried about it, Jenny, because they're talking about things, spiritual things going on in your house. So like the TV going off or the lights flickering or you suddenly going, oh, as if there's somebody behind you. All right, and it's just spirit coming round you to say that we're here and we know what's going on. They're just, they want me to put it this way. They want to suggest that you have time out for yourself sometimes. All right, even if it's only like half an hour in a room on your own. That's what he's suggesting. All right, just to like breathe and relax. So you must be busy, Jenny, because he's saying you need to breathe and relax on her own. They're suggesting you have half an hour or whatever you can. Anything more? Something about dinner money as well. I don't know what's going on with the kids' dinner money. Okay. This connection, it's been...
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay, so that's all right. I think he's going now, so hope that was okay for you. And I'll leave that with you, Jenny. All right? There you go.
I like to keep busy, she said.
Ah, right, okay then.
Yeah.
There you go then. Hope that was okay for you.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Sorry, I took a bit long there. Sorry, it was hard to concentrate. Sorry.
Don't have to apologise. And if you've done something wrong, if you feel guilty, then you should apologise. And why should you apologise if you...
Nah.
No, well, there you go then. So why apologise?
There you go. Do you want to pull a card? Oh. Whilst he's pulling a card.
No, I think you've done... hey, Linda, I think you've done enough for that reading. Couldn't think then. Uncle Albert.
Anybody's got a lovely Uncle Albert in spirit, let me know.
That reminds me of Only Fools and Horses.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Uncle Albert.
Yeah, I used to love watching that. I didn't go much on the last season, I think, when it was like Damien was born. I couldn't connect with that then. I didn't find it all that funny. It was still good, but it wasn't as funny, I found. So there you go. So I hope that helped. Jenny's saying you brought my auntie, my cousin, my mum and my partner, and she's saying that you are amazing.
I don't know what you said then, but carry on. Are you doing a card, are you?
No. No, don't need to. Can't you hear me then?
I can, but it's really crackling.
I don't know what it is.
I know.
No idea.
Anyway, I've got an Uncle Albert that's coming through in spirit, and he's not calling himself Bert. He's actually calling himself Uncle Albert, and he's actually the old-fashioned uncle. He's talking about the cap. He used to wear his cap, and he's actually folding it in half and tucking it in his pocket. So when he took it off, he always put it in his pocket. He's talking about being a bit bold at the front, you know what I mean? And he's got, the sides, but he's got a bit thin on the top as well.
We've got Diane saying she's got an Uncle Albert, Yvonne saying she's got an Uncle Albert, and so is Jan saying they've got an Uncle Albert.
Loads of people have an Uncle Albert, I suppose.
Yeah.
But he's especially talking about his cap, which he folded in half when it weren't in use, and he tucks it in his pocket there.
I thought you said cat then. Folded a cat in half. I thought, what? Cat in your pocket. Meow, meow.
But yeah, he's talking about that. Now, is there a Dalborn and a Robley on here? Yeah, probably is somewhere, Chris.
Hi, Polly. Polly's here as well.
Uncle Albert. He's also talking to me about, not him, but within the family, there's some connection with somebody being involved with undertakers, in that they work with them or work for them or something like that. So there's that connection in the family as well. So there's an Uncle Albert with his cap, folding it up, putting it in his pocket. Connection with undertaking in the family as well. He's talking to me about that as well.
Yeah, Trisha's saying he's got Uncle Albert as well. So that's 6.
6 of them.
Can't I just say, well, I need to go to Lorraine, or I need to go to this? It'd be a lot easier, Spirit. Come on, sort it out.
He's talking about, they're giving us much information. Undertakers is quite a specific thing, isn't he? So there's a link to the Undertakers.
If they can give the saying they lived at Undertakers, and they can say they died with this and they've done with that, but give us the surname and give us the person you want to go to. As simple as that.
Good job I can't hear you very well.
No.
Anyway. Yeah, if anybody could take that then. Uncle Albert, hat, Undertakers, anything else? The name also unusual. The name Beatty as well, Beatie means something as well. So whether you understand that name, but he's talking about Beatty as well. So that's an unusual name. That is the first name, by the look of it. He's making me write it down. The name Beatty will mean something to him as well. He's also telling me that whoever this is that he wants to talk to, he's got their dad with him. All right, so your dad's got to have passed as well. So it's Uncle Albert with your dad, and all the rest. The connection with undertakers, in as much as a work thing, he's talking about that. And he's making me do this as if somebody, they've got the habit of when they're talking, they just do this kind of thing as they're concentrating. It's like I'm doing this kind of thing with my face. He's bringing that as well. He's also talking about somebody that had very pointed nails. It's like they almost, filed them to a point. So he's got that memory of somebody doing that as well and painting them. Very pointy nails. He's talking to me about that as well. So is that not narrowing it down? Nobody's taking it now? Come on, Richard.
I'm trying to sort it. Can you hear me still, though? That's the thing.
I can hear you, but it's really crackly. I've never known this bad.
Okay.
I can just bounce it up.
Okay, Yvonne's saying Grace, I think, is taking most of it there.
And take uncated, but Albert Cousins' husband's Betty. But Albert Cousins' husband's Betty. Okay, we'll get a bit more from him. Okay. He's talking about also, Grace, if it's for you, Albert is talking about somebody that's studying at the moment. So they're not going into it, they're already studying hard. There's somebody around you, if it's not you, is studying hard at the moment. He's talking about that. He's talking about he's got somebody's dad with him as well. Albert's cousin's husband, Betty. I don't know. But anyway, he's got somebody's dad. So if your dad's in spirit, it might be for you. But he has got a dad in spirit that's bringing as well. But he's talking about this studying that's going around somebody as well. He's also talking to me about, that's funny, he's talking to me about Morrison's. And I don't know why, because I said, what do you mean the name? And he said, no, the shop. Mm-hmm. So there's some link to Morrison's. I don't know if he means somebody actually goes there quite a lot or somebody works there, but there's a link to the shop somehow. Oh, apparently somebody made a complaint to Morrison's over something, some issue to do with what they'd bought or something like that, food or something like that. He's got knowledge of that as Albert. He's talking to me about that as well.
Jan is saying that she can take most of it, but can't take the Undertaker part.
Ah.
Can you hear me okay now?
I can. That's a bit better. You're faint, but I can hear you better.
Okay.
So who says that?
That was Jan.
Jack?
Jan. J-A-N.
Well,
yeah.
We'll try and narrow it down, but I don't know what... You see, the trouble is I can't go back because I forget what I've said. As soon as I've said it, it goes straight on my head, so I can't even remember what I've said now. But anyway, Uncle Albert, yeah. Now, if you can take most of it, but you can't take the Undertaker's Jan, it may well be that you'll find it. It's definite. There is an Undertaker connection somewhere, so you may well find that. All right, so take most of it. Oh, I don't know, you see. I don't know if I'm sure. Very few studying books in family, my father. Oh, make the comments a bit clearer for me because I can't get a link because I'm all confused, too busy reading the link. I don't get that.
Why don't you just carry on with the information? It's
definitely Uncle Albert, what he's giving you, but he's bringing a dad through. So I don't know whether Jan's got the dad in spirit that wants to be brought through or the other lady's got the dad, but it's dad that's coming through now. So we'll leave Uncle Albert to the side and we bring dad in. All right. But your dad is talking about concerns about a child down here or worries about a child. It's not urgent or anything like that, but somebody's worrying about a child down here. Okay, so he's talking about that. So if you've got knowledge, if you've got a dad in spirit, Grace, and there's concerned about a child down here, not serious, but the concern, something to do with schooling, and somebody's been discussing whether somebody is actually at the right school or not. So there's that kind of discussion going on somewhere. This dad is also talking about a link to Philadelphia as well. Not the cheese, the place, before Richard says. But he's talking about the link to Philadelphia as well. Now, your dad, whoever dad this is, he's bringing in, he keeps making my right eye feel as though it's shut. So somebody's got a problem with their eye and it keeps shutting on the right hand side. They've got a bit of or somebody had a bit of an infection or something in their eye that caused it. Hang on a minute. Oh, you know when you get what's it called? Sleep in your eye, that type of thing, and it closes your eye due to an infection. There's something about that as well that he's bringing in that somebody had as well. Okay, so tap up if you can take it, because I can't get a very strong link unless I know who I'm with really tonight. I don't know what's going on, but he's bringing that in as well. Also, there's Albert's link to the Undertaker. My granddaughter's struggling at the moment. Oh, that's better. Okay then. All right then, that's better. So have you got the dad? Oh, you both of you take it then, because it must be a double link, and I'll just give what I get. So Dad is talking about. Also, he's talking about the stress around you. There must be stress around you. He's putting a lot of weight on your shoulders as if you're under a little bit of stress. And he's talking about gallivanting here, gallivanting there. You know what I mean? As if you're busy, busy, busy. And he's talking about releasing some of the stress. All right, so he's trying to get you to calm down a little bit and relax and take time out for yourself, he's just said to me as well. He's also talking about somebody that's going to, and it's coming because he's just said to me, somebody is going to be interested in taking up horse riding lessons as well. So watch for that coming. Okay, he's bringing that in as well. Now, he's made me look at your comment there because he's talking about, he's gone to America. And he's talking now about the link to 9/11. Okay, so there's a link somewhere to 9/11, all right, that he knows of. And he's just bringing that in quickly. Okay, anything else? He's also talking about somebody that had, they're in spirit now. Somebody in spirit that had a heart operation. You know when they have this big scar down the middle of the chest? And they had to be opened up and sorted out. This is what he's saying, by the way, sorted out. But there's somebody in spirit that suffered with a heart condition that just wants to send his regards. It's a gent. But just coming around, no specific message other than to just say hello. He just wants to pop in, he says, and say hello. And let you know that he's around. He's just coming around you. Apparently you feel spirit around you, and he's just confirming that you are... feeling spirit. And he's also talking about you sending your prayers up to spirit as well. Okay, just acknowledging that you're sending your prayers up to spirit. Okay, anything else? He's saying bye-bye now. He's going now. So I hope that was okay for you. A bit of a confusing message, but we got there in the end. But hopefully that was okay for you, Grace, and the other lady, if you can take it. So I'll leave that with you. Is it your dad that had open heart? Well, that's good evidence for you then, Jan. Apparently, I'll just stick with you a minute because he's made me read that, so he wants to obviously say a few things to you. He's just saying to you, Jan, that there's going to be a house move. He's moving you. So in the future, sometime there is going to be a house move for you. So watch for that. And I know the other lady mentioned America, but with you, he's talking about Florida with you as well, Jan. So watch for the link to Florida coming in. As if somebody wants to go to Mickey Mouse Land, he's just talking about.
Mickey Mouse Land. You mean Disney World?
Mouse Land. Did I say Mickey Mouse Land? I always call it that. I was talking about that as well. Mickey Mouse Land. Somebody wants to go to Mickey Mouse Land, Florida, with you as well. He's also been listening to a conversation about somebody wanting to go swimming, Jam, with you as well. He's talking about that. He says he's popped in because he just wants to. You obviously talk to him quite a lot, he says. And somebody has been looking at his photographs, he says, as well. In fact, it tells me that somebody's a good photographer. In his day, he's saying, somebody had a proper camera with the big lens on it. So you should. Can be years ahead, don't worry. So you should be able to understand somebody that dad knew about taking good pictures with one of these old-fashioned... Canon camera somebody had, Jan.
Oh, don't you swear on this channel with one of them.
With Canon camera with a big lens. Somebody had one of those. But he's just coming around you. He says just to acknowledge that he is there and he is listening to you. And that's why he's come. I am here and I am listening to you, he says. I've met up with Margaret, he says. And I've also got Barbara up here, he says, with me as well. And just know that I'm around. You should feel him around. He comes quite cold and he's around you quite a lot by the look of it as well. So just be aware that he's there and just say hello to him. Keep talking to me, he says. Okay, keep talking to me. So hopefully, message for both of you at the same time. So there you go. I'll leave that with you two. Is it your turn, Richard?
Don't know. Every time I start, you interrupt.
Oh no, it's trouble. I'll get the link straight away. Oh,
well, time to go and get stuff.
They'll give me a rest.
You know,
They'll give me a rest.
it's my channel. I do what I want. Are they going to pay me for it, for their time? I should charge Spirit, actually, coming onto my channel. I should charge them coming on here.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, the audacity of them coming on here.
Very protective of Spirit.
Without paying for it. You know, it's so wrong. You know what I mean? Turn SPTV into one of those other channels that I see online who charges a fortune. Phone lines everywhere and fake hundreds of thousands of followers and all this sort of stuff.
Come on, get on with it. You've got two to do, haven't you? Grace and the other lady.
Huh? No, you've done their reading. You've done their reading. It's fine. I don't need to do it now.
Go on then, you can pick another one then.
Oh, thanks very much. That's really kind of you. It's all right for me to carry on, because if I start to shuffle these cards, you see.
Oh yeah, Chrissy. Oh, just somebody shouted in my ear, Chrissy.
You've already given reading to Chrissy.
I don't know whether there's a... Oh, I haven't I?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There's actually a Chrissy.
See what I mean, everyone?
Chrissy in spirit. But anyway, if anyone can take a Chrissy in spirit, let me know while Richard's doing his card. I could have got mixed up with the other Chrissy, though. So I'll let Richard do his card.
Are you sure about this? You sure I can actually do something?
Yeah, go on then.
You know, did you actually do some real readings? None of this fake mediumship stuff.
I think actually, Richard, Spirit take the mick. They do it on purpose. They wait for you to try and get a card, and then they tell me to say something, and I think it's them taking the mick.
So I've never understood that. If Spirit can give all this information, but they still can't give out the surname. They still can't say, "Can I go to Julia?" or whatever.
Can you hear that noise?
No.
Oh my God.
What is it? Yucky.
A very high buzzing noise.
That's probably the bee in your ear. Or it's probably telling you to shut up, I expect.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Mary, good point. That's it, Richard. Get Spirit to pay by PayPal. Or let me win the jackpot on the Euro Millions tonight. One of the two. You got that high pitch still there?
It ain't so high. I can hear it in the background, but it isn't so high.
You sure you're not smoking anything?
I'm on drugs, aren't I?
Well, I knew that. When I saw you earlier on, you had a bit of... I thought it was talc underneath your nose. I didn't want to say nothing.
I've done quite a few tablets, so it might be that. I might be just...
Do people still have talc? I
don't
know.
Yeah.
Talc. No. Anyway, I don't know who I'm shuffling these cards for.
Oh, nor me. Hang on a minute.
I'm just shuffling because before you jump in.
I'm out of your way, you see.
Oh, look, she's gone.
It's all right. I'm just getting the doggy down to sleep.
Oh, damn it. And Shelley said she can take Chrissy in spirit, Deb, she said.
There you go, Shelley.
Shelley Hawkins. I can take Chrissy in spirit, she just said.
Shelley!
So I'm going to put that on the screen so we won't forget, because you've got a terrible memory. Yeah.
Shelley! Hello, Shelley.
Get off. Get off.
I'm
get off, Clarky. Get off. Right,
Sure.
Catherine's asking to shuffle the card for me.
Okay, go on.
Can you shuffle for me, Richard? Oh, no, she's asking me for a shuffle. Now, does she mean that I've got to go on camera and shuffle my Tootsie?
Chrissy in spirit.
Dottie, Richard, if you really don't believe in spirit, there's no need to disrespect him. Dottie, I'm guessing you're a newbie on here. It's not disrespecting him. We have a good banter on our show. It's not disrespecting. If I disrespected spirit, I would not have run this channel.
Well, spirit wouldn't come if you did.
Precisely, yeah. So Dottie, take this show as a bit of fun only. The other shows are all serious, but me, I like to be a bit flippant and have a good giggle. I'm not being disrespectful to them anyway, but they are horrible people.
But anyhow, spirit like a laugh. They give as good as it gets sometimes. So spirit like a laugh. It's not all, serious all the time. They're quite good laugh, spirit are. I've had some right strange things from spirit, I'll tell you. Bless them. Shelley, while we're waiting for...
no, get off you. I'm doing it on purpose, seeing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm going to get off, get off. Yeah, but I've got to know who I'm going with, see, and I feel I've got to go to Catherine Angel, see.
Okay.
There you go. Catherine Angel, it is polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. That is your card for you. Now, I could say you got anything there, Deb, but I'm not going to, because I know you're not going to. So it's pointless. I might just carry on doing my dodgy reading. That's what I'm doing before you take over.
Okay.
That was a big sigh. It's like, oh, it's not my go. I want my go. It is, isn't it?
Yo, Shelley. Yo. Did somebody say yo?
Yo, get off.
Yo.
It's my go.
Yo,
You can tell your spirit
I'm getting
thing over there.
It's confusing me now.
Go and get a cup of tea or something. Yeah. They know about time, don't they? Surely.
Yeah, it is. You're rattling too much. Shelley, can you take any...
Anyway, what I was saying, this is for you, Catherine. See how I have to do that with Deb, you see. Anyway, what I feel from this is that without light, there's no darkness, and without darkness, there's no light, if that makes sense to you. So what I want to say to you, Catherine, is that sometimes we've got to come out of the shadows and we need to speak up. We need to say what's on our mind and not let people tell us what to do with our lives. Okay, very similar to what I said to the person earlier. But I think with yourself is that you allow people to walk over you and let them dictate you how you should be doing things. I feel right now it is your time to stand up, speak for yourself, and say that you're no longer going to be doing what you want, what others want you to do. Okay, I also feel there's a financial situation around you that needs to be resolved. I know we're all going through a financial situation at this moment in time, but I feel there's something not being honest around you that needs to come out and sort of come to light. So you've been holding your breath for a little bit and sitting back and allowing the world just to go by with a situation that has arisen because you're not dealing with it. Okay, so you really do need to speak out a bit more. Also, what I say to you is that I want to say that you probably see spirit. No, I'll rephrase that. I want to say you do see spirit in a shadow, and it's on the side of your face or whatever. You just think, oh, what was that? Spirit come close. You get a burning sensation on your spine as well, or a burning sensation around you. That's to say from spirit that they are there. They're coming in. You've been asked for them to come in and to speak to you and guide you. They've been trying to, but your mind is all over the place, and you need to sort of slow your mind, if that makes sense, so you can hear, you can relax. Have some me time. Okay, so when you have this me time, you can then have a bit more clarity in your mind as to where you want to go, especially when it's regarding the financial side of things as well. What I also want to say to you is that start doing things that give you this little bit more freedom to yourself. Okay, in other words, you need to look after yourself, and you also need to start to realize that you are a spiritual being. You are loved by a lot of people. Please don't doubt yourself. Okay, don't doubt your abilities and what you can do, because you are a beautiful person. Spirit is there to guide you and help you as much as they can. I get a gentleman in spirit that wants to come close to you and talk to you, but you're just not listening, if that makes sense. And I also want to say to you is that something about your hip or your left hand side that needs to be looked at. I'm not a medical doctor and I don't allow this on our channel, but I feel that you're getting a bit of pain there. Try and sleep a bit better on a different way of sleeping, because that will help as well. Okay, lastly, a card for you from the Angel Wisdom deck. And we've got victory. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards and scholarships. That's for you. So I wish you all the best in what you are doing. Okay. Over to you, Deb.
It's Chrissy I've got. For Shelley.
Chrissy. Oh, Shelley, yeah. Hold on.
Shelley,
Let me just find her comments.
Shelley, I'll come to you because they just shouted, Chrissy. So you should know Chrissy in spirit anyway.
Well,
But
tell them
Chris is
there's no
coming.
need to shout. They've only got to speak politely.
I think they like to annoy you, Richard.
And I like to wind them up as
I
well.
think they do, yeah. I think they actually do it on purpose, but they
Yeah,
get
we have
me
a good
confused.
bit of banter.
But anyway, Chrissy,
Get on with it.
Shelley, Chrissy from Spirit. The first thing he's talking about is, do you know that, what's the pink, if I said to you the pink ladies off that television
Oh,
film,
got Grease.
Grease, yeah. He's just said to me the pink ladies, Shelley. It's as if he's just showed me, you know, like somebody dress up as them as they're going to a hen party or such and such. He's got this memory of the pink ladies or somebody having a hen party or dressing up as them or something like that. And the first thing he's bringing is the pink ladies. He's also talking about a building, Shelley, that needs painting. So somebody's been thinking of painting the outside of a building. All right, and he's been watching that. He's talking about, sorry, I've had to write it down. I wrote a little bit down as he was talking to me when Richard was talking. Yeah, the painting of the outside of a building. Somebody's been speaking about that to jazz it up a little bit. He's saying to jazz it up a little bit. But he's also talking about a lock on a door. Like, it's like there's problems with like a Yale lock on a door. You know, like some of them you have to turn it round twice. It's like a double lock. There's some problem, somebody that's having problems with their lock on their door. So be aware of that. He's talking about that as well. Okay. Now, he's just bringing along a lady from Spirit for you, Shelley. I don't know whether this is Mum or Nan yet, but I'm sure you'll know. But there's a lovely lady that's coming close to you. Now, she comes with a lovely... She's describing herself as coming with a lovely waft of perfume. She's not actually throwing in perfume yet, but she's coming with a lovely waft of perfume. So you should have this smell around you quite regular of this lady that comes close. She's very close to you. But she's also talking about, I don't know, I think you've got long hair, haven't you, if I remember? But this lady's talking about long hair as well. So I don't know if she had long hair in her younger days, but she's bringing in long hair. She's also talking to me about somebody that had freckles, Shelley. So she's got knowledge of somebody that had freckles when they were younger as well. She's come, she says, because her words are, Tala, I need her to relax a little bit more. Tala, I need her to relax a little bit more. It's as if you're taking on a lot, Shelley. I know you run the church and all that lot, but it's as if she's trying to tell you to relax a little bit more and take time out for yourself. She's talking about there's some confusion. It looks like, to be honest, it looks like the church bookings. There's some confusion or something's gone wrong or something there, or somebody's been put in the wrong date or something like that. But she's bringing in the confusion about the bookings as well. So watch for that as well. She wants me to give you, what are they called? Pink and white. They're like, I don't know what you call them, cakes or biscuits. They're like wafer on the outside, and then they've got this pink and white marshmallow kind of stuff in the middle. So she's giving those to you. So it must be a memory or something, pink and white. She wants me to give you those to you as well. Okay. She's made me look at your robin, your picture of your robin on the screen. But she said to me that somebody, it's all right. She was showing, you know, when they put kind of rings on the bird's legs.
Oh, right, yeah, they sort of count on what they're doing and all that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
Which they're registering them, aren't they?
Registered. I was talking to her about that, and she says, yeah, putting the ring on the leg. And then she went on to the keeping of racing pigeons. So there's somebody that you should know, or she's got knowledge of, that used to keep racing pigeons and fly the pigeons. She's bringing that. Whose mum is it? She's bringing that to you as well. Okay. She's talking about bridges that need to be built as well, Shelley. There's bridges that need to be built in the family, just little ones. She's talking to me about that as well. And she's talking about a new baby coming around you, Shelley. All right, so watch for the new baby coming around you. She's talking about being good to the planet. That's what she said to me exactly, being good to the planet. So she's putting that on you. So I don't know if you're very environmental friendly, but she wants me to say, be good to the planet. She's talking about that. What was the other thing? Now she's trying to show me some flowers now, but these grow wild, I think, because she's throwing them all over the place. And then like just tiny, almost like little tiny daisies, but they're not. But little tiny pink flowers in the ground. I don't know what they are. They cover really quickly, but she's bringing those for some reason. So look out for the pink flowers. She wants me to give you elm tree. She's just said, can you give her an elm tree for me? So I'm hoping you understand it, or keep your eye out. You know how it works, Shelley. She just said to me, can you give her an elm tree? And she's talking to me about other trees as well, Shelley, because she just wants me to give you a great big weeping willow tree as well. It's as if you should know of a willow tree in your past, or she did. But she wants me to give you this weeping willow tree. But I think Chrissy just come to get to you because you know of him, and he's bringing in this lovely, lovely mom for you as well. Anything more? She says nothing more. I just want to say hello, she's saying. I just want to say hello. Barney, the name Barney. I don't know whether she said to me Barney the bear, but sometimes they say that to me just to get me to Barney. So take the name Barney as meaning something to you as well. And for some reason, before she goes, sometimes they say to me, blow her kisses, but she's not. She's saying, she's giving you the sign of the kisses for some reason. So I don't know if somebody used to do this quite a lot for a kissy sign. For some reason, she wants me to do that. And it's definitely the kissy sign she wants me to give you. So I've got to leave that with you. Short message, Shelley, but I think she's going now. So I hope that was all right for you. But basically, they just want you to take your time and take your time out as well, you know, for yourself. Do what you want to do. Spend time in nature. They're still talking to me. Spend time in nature, Shelley. Meditating as well. I don't know if you do that, but meditating as well. Okay. And that's it. Now they're flowing. They're blowing me kisses. They're blowing you kisses. There you go. I'm doing a good card flop. I'm calling you Flossie now.
I was just about to say, you're calling me a dog. Probably got more sensual Floppy than mine anyway.
I'm getting all confused. Do you know what? I feel a bit confused. I don't know what's wrong with me. There must be somebody in spirit that's giving me a bit of confusion. They're making me a bit confused because I'm not normally confused. But you're going to give her a card, Flossie. You know what? They are taking the mick, I'll tell you, Richard, because I've got somebody else here now as well.
Tell them to go and get stuffed.
You know what I mean?
Unless they're going to donate to my PayPal account, SPTV, or let me win the lotto, they're not coming through, tell them.
Oh, yeah, if anybody's near Weymouth next Sunday, or next Saturday night, I'm down there with Shelley, doing a demo in the church. If anyone wants to come.
Next Saturday night? I think we've had a cancellation next Saturday.
Not this Saturday, but where is it? What day are we on today? I can't remember.
It's
not this Saturday.
It's Friday, love.
Yeah, next Saturday.
So it'll be the 9th.
I'm in Yeah, that's it. I'm in Weymouth.
You know what? I think we've actually got we had a cancellation, so I could pop down and say hello. Are you cheeky?
You won't bring your cards though, will you?
No, I'll just come along and give you some support. Okay. Oh, that's sod you. I won't bother then. Don't go too long to Weymouth next week. Deb's rubbish, so it's not worth it. She speaks to dead people, apparently.
They're not dead because they wouldn't be speaking back, would they?
Oh, I like that answer.
Well, they can't be dead. I
Is
like that word because they're obviously
dead?
not.
Well, it's the body, isn't it? It's the body that's dead. It's the conscious mind that lives.
They're not
which
dead.
We call spirit. No, the body is dead.
The body, but the body is dead. In another form, aren't they? But they're not dead because they wouldn't be talking to me otherwise. I always have a go at people when they call them dead. Don't you call them dead? They're talking to me. They ain't dead.
Are you done? Have you got off your soapbox?
Richard is doing a card. I've just got this lovely gentleman that's got a lovely full beard and he's making me do this. And this is why I'm standing here doing this. So if anybody, I don't know who he is yet. He's actually like, you know, like Uncle Albert on the...
Sorry, everybody. I was going to give a card reading, but...
You know Uncle Albert on... Did he have a big beard?
I don't know. You tell us.
On Only Fools and Horses?
Uncle Albert did. No, he didn't. No, that was... Yes, he did. Uncle Albert did, yeah.
Because I've got a gentleman in spirit who looks like Uncle Albert from...
The white beard, didn't he?
And he's doing that. So if anybody knows of this lovely gentleman in spirit that had this lovely beard, and he's very proud of his beard as well. It was well kept. Okay, let me know whilst Richard is doing his card.
Ah, lovely. Di is saying, come to Coventry, Deb. That's what she's saying.
Well, there you go. I used to do a lot of churches.
Yeah.
I used to do them all the time, Guy, before I moved.
Now, Kim, it wasn't Grandad. He didn't have the beard. He had the tash, I think, didn't he? It was Uncle Albert who had the big white bushy beard.
Yeah,
and
big white bushy beard.
Yeah, my favourite is when they, with the when they're doing the crystal chandelier. And you ever seen the one that's crystal chandelier? You've got Dal and Rodney underneath, holding up this cloth to try and catch a chandelier from falling down. And Grandad said, "Oh, he's found like the bolt that holds it." So he hits it. Instead of hitting the one that they're holding to carry it, it was the one behind him, so it smashes on the floor. You've never seen it?
I don't remember it. I probably have, but
yeah, it's that one. I'll be quiet. I don't know. I haven't feel drawn to. Who? Okay, here's a question. Now, who?
Shelley.
Shelley who?
Shelley, who I was talking to.
No, she got a reading. No, she never knows. She would have had a reading.
Okay.
We haven't done anybody on Facebook yet. Sorry, on YouTube.
Oh, really? Oh,
you haven't done anybody on... You're terrible, Deb. You haven't done anyone on YouTube tonight. You're out of order. You really are. Terrible.
Oh, you're making me confused.
.com. Oh, I'm advertising someone there. Don't go to them. Come to me. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel... Oh, and the Batman, Kim. Yeah, the Batman. When he dressed as Batman and Robin and come running down. Oh, that was funny. And the one which was when he's leaning against the bar and he falls backwards.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
That was funny.
Good.
Yeah. Right, then
you don't draw to anybody, then that was it then.
I'm actually going to ask, I'm going to do a VIP, Trawler VIP card. I haven't done a VIP for ages. Hi to Magic Muffins. I love it. Absolutely love it. Good. So VIPs, if you're VIP, please let me know, and I should pick up the first person who says June. I've drawn. There you go, June. She said we always get left behind. June, I should pull you a card. This is for June on. Oh look, terrible. Can't shuffle these days, Deb.
Will you read me over here, lol?
There we go. Strength. For you, June, strength. Let's put that on screen so that I can remember who I'm talking to, because I am terrible. June. There we go on the screen. Strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. And I want to try, I don't know if you can see it, but his eyes are blue in the card. I don't know if you can see that, Deb. If I go too close, then...
Is that a mane, is it?
Mm.
Okay. Oh, I've got it now.
Oh,
yes.
more like a purple eye. I want to say, actually, not a blue, like a purple eye. Lovely card. Lovely. There you go. See? Strength in numbers. There we go. So everybody knows. So don't forget, we are broadcasting to YouTube and to Facebook. And if you want to donate to SBTV, you don't have to. It's optional. You just go to sptv.uk and find the link on there. And that will actually help us, because it does cost money. We've been going now for 3.5 years. Haven't we, Deb? Deb was one of the first on here. And it costs, for example, we have Zoom, we have StreamYard, we have phone lines, we have the broadband, equipment. This is not like a typical channel where people can just sit in front of their phone and go live. And we have professional equipment. When we're invited to locations, we have broadcasting equipment like gimbals, dedicated infrared cameras, so when we do our live shows or trance evenings like with Polly, for example. So all costs money, and it takes us, we have our own dedicated server because we have our own website with lots of features on there, like our magazine. So don't forget, if you want to become an author or if you want to write articles, go along to our magazine as well. And if you want to take part in our brunch show, if you've got something on offer, with a lovely Dawn and Alison there, who runs that every Monday at 11 o'clock. So more information can be found all on our website. But anyway, June, this card for you. And I think this is more of, we all need strength in our lives, don't we? We all need to go forward and where we want to go, because we have our lives, and everybody is near enough to say financial situations, health issues, making sure our family and our loved ones are healthy, our fur babies are all healthy and so forth. And we stress every day. It could be minor stress to a full-blown stress of having panic attacks. And we always need strength. And we know in our belief that spirit are there to guide us, apparently, and to guide us, give us the strength that we need. If we believe in ourselves and we believe in all heartedly that spirit is there to help us, they will. Because we have this belief that strength can be given by spirit, friends, loved ones. And people we don't even know. You could be sitting on the bus and talk to someone, you just air it, and that person listens, and you feel much better. And I feel at this moment in time, why I'm saying this to you, June, is that you need to release a little bit more. Okay, you need to allow people to come in closer to you. I'm not saying you've been hurt in the past, but allow people to come and talk to you. Open up a bit more. Don't put these barriers up, and don't allow people to take advantage of you as well in your kind nature. I want to say to you, you've got to let go of grief as well, because I feel by holding on to grief makes you vulnerable, and that's what we got to deal with. And being a spiritualist, we believe that life continues after the body death, and we can have that sense of healing within ourselves as well. So allow this grief to pass and allow other people to come in for you to be there. Okay. What I also want to say to you is that also, can you get yourself ready and prepared for a different direction or a stronger link to spirit? I know that you already communicate with spirit, but there's something changing there, which I think is going to enlighten you a lot more than you already are. Okay. And I also want to say to you that now when you take a piece of coal, and you probably have heard this story, Deb, you know, have you ever watched the Superman? I think it was Superman 3, when he flies into where there's coal, into a coal mine or something, and he squeezes it and he creates a diamond out of it in the film, and he gives it to someone he cares for. And why I want to say this to you is that sometimes it can take many years to mature to become a diamond. And at this point in time, you are the diamond. You have this reflection, you have this light that's coming in to help others. When you shine a light on a diamond, light can go all over the place, can't it? Yeah? So with that in mind, that's what I want to feel to say to you. It's taken a long time to get where you are. Use your wisdom, use your knowledge that you've gained over the years to help others. I'm also feeling that there's some type of writing coming your way, or some type of education. So there's some kind of pen to paper, something there. Okay? That's what I feel from that. But I want to, very, very last thing I want to say to you is that you have the strength to go forward. People are going to be there for you when you ask for it. Don't think that they're going to be there automatically. You've got to ask for support, and it will be given. I know you know of Mary, who comes in from Wimbledon, but I also get another Mary that is there for you as well. Right, I'm going to pull you a card from the Angel Wisdom deck, and it's the Hermit. And there you go. What do I say about the light on the diamond? Yeah. So it's here, time spent in peaceful meditations and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. And that card is for you. And I hope that helps in some ways.
Excellent.
All right. That's 250 quid, please. Pay it to the PayPal account and be all right.
Oh.
Bless. I hope that helps. Anyway, I think we're done, Deb, unless you got something there. You're done?
No, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you very much.
You're done. Right.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yep. How many shares did we get? I bet we didn't get many, Deb. Not get many. You're welcome, June. Right, so tomorrow night It's Saturday. Did you know that?
Oh.
Did you know it's Saturday night tomorrow night, Deb? All day. Well, it's not. No, that's not right. Saturday night all day. It's Saturday all day. But tomorrow night we have Tanya Power. I believe it's the first time on the channel. I'm not quite sure. She's here doing a mediumship demonstration. Saturday 8 o'clock. Sunday we've got the divine service. I think that's it for tomorrow. And then obviously Monday at 11 o'clock we have the brunch show with Alison and Deb. And I believe we got Keith
Alison
Bernard.
Deb.
Sorry?
Alison and Deb.
Alison and Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably did say Deb, but there you go. But it's this week, and it's about time we got the lovely Keith Bernard Abbott, who's going to be here, who's going to be offering readings as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And they have a brand new intro. So you might see things changing as well, because there's lots of new intros and lots of things happening as well with the channel. So if you are interested in coming to the Holistic Fair on the Saturday the 3rd of December, all the details will be placed on the website very shortly. Give me a week to do that, and then we'll be plugging it, and you can actually meet the lovely Deb in person, because she'll be there doing a demo.
Well, you're probably not having anyone turn up now.
Yeah, probably not. We're not sure if we're going to do anything in the evening, though. We haven't finalised that yet for a demo, so we may look into that. But last time it was so knackering and so tiring. But we'll see. So that's it for me. I believe that's it from you, Deb.
Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you again soon.
You will. Right,
Thank you.
Right. See you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.